YouTube. It's Antoinette. I am here, and I said, let me get up off my tush because all of my videos are seated, so sedentary, and let me get back into physical activity. I dropped the video, uploaded a video not so long ago talking about the physical activity in which I engaged when I was in high school, early adulthood. I'm still a young adult, but kind of, making my way up there. But when I was in my 20s, and the exercises I did, being a part of sports leagues, and playing AAU basketball, and going running and things like that. So this video is really just like introduction to getting back into shape. The Black is Slimming. I've never really been. Everyone has a different body type, so there are people who are born. We used to say people, who we used to say big bone, but or I didn't say that, but that's what men used to say about certain women, and it wasn't a bad thing. It wasn't a derogatory thing. And then some people are just born heavier than other people. But this is a heavy weight for me because I'm actually over 150. I'm like 5'6", so it looks a little different on me, but it is heavy for me. And I do have a little. I don't know if you can see it. I have like weight at my waist, and I want to really eliminate that. And for me, in order to eliminate that, I have to lose weight everywhere. So it's like cardiovascular work everywhere. So anyway, let me just get into it. I want to do a few exercises here, and these are easy exercises and easy stretches to get back into a workout routine. Now, I am not a personal trainer. I don't have, like professional certification or licensure in certain, like kinesiology or anything like that. But I am very experienced with movement through dance and basketball and track and soccer and yoga and different things. I've done these types of activities in my life. So I would say be careful, if you're following these steps and these routines or whatever, or these few moves we want to show, then be careful, consult with a professional or with a medical physician if you need. But I'm just going to do a few exercises. Now, these are really easy and really basic, but a lot of times with a workout routine, you want to start by stretching. And one of the things I do to stretch, I'll start with my upper body. I usually like to start with my lower body, but I'll start with my upper body. So one stretch that I do is just taking my here I'm taking my left arm and placing it over the elbow of my right arm and just stretching it across my body. And I just hold that for a few seconds. Some people like to kind of cup the arm with their opposite arm, but I just have my hand over my elbow just to kind of protect my arm. So for a few seconds, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And then same thing, just take my left arm and extend it all the way to the right side of my body, and take my right hand and place it over my left arm, and then just stretch it. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Then just clasping my hands together. These are really just stretches, but just clasping my hands together and then folding them, so pushing them outwardly, out from my body toward, right here is toward the camera. So and just holding that, trying not to hunch the shoulders, but just trying to relax the shoulders and just stretching there. You feel the stretch in your, you feel it in your shoulder, you feel it in, mostly your shoulder, you feel it in your arms to a certain extent, just stretching there, feeling your hands, stretching, and then just breathing above my head and stretching there, breathing above my head, trying to see my weight, and then releasing it and taking the same, taking my hands are still clasped and just stretching them behind me now, stretching them behind me just to Get a stretch there. Slightly bending the back, slightly stretching the back, and bending the arms. 3, 2, 1. Okay. Now I'm going to begin to move to my lower body. That's just a few stretches I do. It's not like I'm doing a whole routine here. There's so many more stretches and other exercises. I want to get into a little of the exercises too, but there's so many more stretches. So what I'm going to do is take my right leg and place it over my left leg, and then I'm just going to reach down to my toes. People can have different stretching abilities, and are able to elongate their bodies to different extents. So some people are here, some people are here. I'm just gonna go all the way down to my toes and touch my toes. Let's see if I can get that in the camera so you can see. I'm gonna move closer and just see if I can get it in the camera. So I'm going to touch my toes and hold it there. Maybe I can go to the ground. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And I can lay my hands flat on the ground, bring them up for the stretch. And then I'm going to put my left over my right. And same thing again, stretch, touch my toes. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and then just touch, just going straight to the ground. Stretch. Everyone has different stretching abilities. Okay. Now I'm going to separate the legs, and just to get a stretch, it gets a stretch all through my upper leg, my thighs, and through my hamstrings, and then also through my back, and then through my calves and my ankles, and just really through my back, but that's where most of the stretch is, and then my upper legs. And I'm just going to stretch there. And you can do various variations of this, so you can stretch further away from your body, and then walk it into your body, and walk it, beyond, your body. And then that's one way to stretch. You feel the stretch in your leg, you feel the stretch in your back, and bring it forward. And then you also get to yoga pose there. So 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And there are certain people that you may hold it wider or bring it closer, just depending on your stretch abilities. And everyone has different abilities. So that's just a few stretches with the legs. And so those are just a few stretches. Then I'm going to stretch the torso. So I'm just going to slightly turn my body to the right here. Just turn my body to the right. I'm leaving the bottom half of my body facing the camera, facing straight, and just moving. Trying to keep it straight. Just kind of I'm slightly moving the rest of my body, but for the most part, it's straight, and just moving to the side. And there are variations of this. You can have your arms here on your shoulders, and you can have your arms here on your waist. Just different variations. I'm going to stretch to the other side. Hold it. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Again, you can have your elbows here. Your hands on your shoulders here with the elbows extended. Okay. So those are just a few stretches for your torso. I wanted to show some ground exercises, but for your legs, for your torso, for your arms. Now, this is a stretch for your neck and for your neck and shoulder areas. So you just kind of roll the head slightly to the right. then you roll the head slightly to the left, just doing a half circle. And then roll it again to the right. And then roll it again to the left. And then you can take a full circle. You can take it a full circle just to get that full stretch there. Get that full stretch. Take the full stretch. Try to kind of look at my shoulders there, but take it the other way. Get the full stretch. Get the full stretch. And that's one for your neck. Then you can also do your shoulders. Kind of roll the shoulders back. 3, 4, 5, and roll the shoulders forward. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now, for some reason, I don't know why, this is like so basic. It's what we used to do in elementary school, but just the arm rolls, right? So taking it here, this is more of an exercise. The stretch was more of an exercise. It's more for your arms. So creating that muscle right above your elbow, creating that muscle, your biceps here and your triceps. So just kind of circling the arms. You can do a few of these. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and then reversing it. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. So that's just like a brief exercise. I don't want to make the video too long, but another good thing is just kind of leg lifts. I'm not doing a full exercise routine, and this is going a little bit beyond stretches, but I just feel I'm just being in tune with my body. And after doing those exercises, I feel like my body needs to lift the legs. You don't want to crunch, even though that is an exercise. Some people kind of crunch to crunch the core, but I'm really focusing on the leg lift here. So I'm keeping my back straight, keeping a little elasticity in the legs. And 1, 2, and lifting the leg, trying to lift the leg to the chest, right? Lifting the leg to the chest, lifting the leg to the chest, lifting the leg to the chest. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So these are just a few exercises. I'm going to try and upload a greater amount of exercises and try to get yoga in there. I did a level 1 yoga teacher training. So maybe trying to get Warrior 1 and Warrior 2 in there. Maybe pigeon pose. Pigeon pose is really difficult. Tree pose. There's plank. What else? Downward facing dog. Child's pose. There's so many different poses that you can do. And yoga, it's just really, doing a sun salute, to really, energize you and center your energy. So that's just a few stretches, a little bit of a very slight workout. I really didn't get the heart rate up so much, but somewhere to start. So that's my video for today. Just wanted to get a little exercise in. I was feeling inspired. So I said, hey, let me upload a video. I want to try and get better background and surroundings so that it's aesthetically pleasing. And so that's it. That's